Let's softly release what you have been clinging onto, maybe even unintentionally. I'm Taylor, and today we'll get started sitting in a meditation pose cross-legged. You can choose to sit on a cushion. I always like to have one close by and use just to get cozy. And gently let your palms fall onto your thighs as you start to sit tall, guiding top of head towards the sky. Lifting through the heart, and an ever so subtle tuck of the chin in to lengthen through the back of your neck. As your breath starts to deepen, gently begin to rub your thighs along, or your hands along your thighs. From your hips to your knees, you can use your whole palm here for some gentle self-contact, or you might choose to trace one finger or two. Think of this self-contact as a way to gently remind yourself that you're present. And like how a mother would soothe a child rubbing its back, you're doing the same thing here for yourself. You can keep this self-contact, this emotion, as you start to lean over towards the left and forward, over to the right and back, coming into Sufi grinds. The torso moving in a circular-like motion, making this as subtle or as big as you would like. Maybe you even release a gentle sigh out. Option to change directions if it feels good to do so. You can stay with the self-contact, or maybe you give yourself a hug. Gently squeezing your arms, or even brushing your palms or fingertips up and down the length of your upper arms. There's no right or wrong way to do this, just a gentle soothing, like a soft rocking. And come back through center. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Plant your right hand by right hip. Left arm reaches up and over into a side bend. Play with some wrist circles here, spreading the fingers wide, then curling them into fists. So you gently draw left shoulder back in space. And your fingertips of your left hand may even come to play with your hair. Give yourself a little gentle head massage. How often do you do this? Small circles with your fingertips. Tilt back through center, both arms rise over to the left hand side. Right arm now reaches up and over. Same thing, wrist circles, like you're getting into all the nooks and crannies of the wrist, the palm, the fingertips. And keep doing those circles, or right fingertips come into your hair, massaging the head. You're allowed to let this feel good, and you're allowed to not do anything that I suggest. Listen to how your body is guiding you. Come back upright, both arms sweep to sky. Then arms by your sides. You can choose to stay up on your prop if you like sitting there as you widen your legs into a straddle-like position. Hands walk in front of you. And start to bow forward. Spine can stay as long or begin to round. But instead of staying in stillness, can you play with a gentle sway from side to side, like you're gently being blown in the wind? Legs can be soft, the toes may even be curling in slightly. And take one more full breath here. Maybe you choose to stay in stillness. Sigh it out. Hands to backs of thighs. Start to draw your legs towards you. Give yourself a big hug here. Your head may even dip towards your knees, and you may take a little rock from side to side or even forward and back. The toes may even lift off the ground as you do so. Eventually, you'll come into a tabletop position to move through some cat-cows, keeping these as slow and nourishing as you would like. Each inhale guides you into a cow, gently arching into the back. Each exhale, you come into a cat, pressing more firmly into the ground to extend the spine. Keep moving between these two postures. You can even pause and linger in one if it feels good. And again, you may find that rocking sensation back and forth even as you pause. Really getting curious with how this feels and where tightness likes to hold on. Come back to a neutral spine. Make sure toes are untucked and start to tap the tops of your feet into the ground. Tap, 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 tap. Almost like you're having a little temper tantrum. You are so allowed to make these taps as light or as strong as you'd like. Start kicking the ground. Doesn't even have to be taps. Kick, 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 kick. Maybe your heels even start to come kick your bum. Kick, 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 kick. Like you're pounding out the tightness, pounding out whatever it is that is not serving you right now, that you don't want to think about, that's wasting and taking up so much of your energy. Kick, 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 and release. Curl the toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Either pedaling out the legs, taking a little side to side with the hips, or even a few rolls or ripples of the spine. Think of coming back to soothing yourself. Maybe you make a sound as you exhale. Whew. Gently tap your knees back towards the ground and sit back onto your heels into thunderbolt, shoulders over hips. Bring your hands just in front of your shoulders. Slowly we'll begin. Push the air away as arms lengthen, round into the spine. Draw the backs of hands back towards your shoulders as you arch into the back. Nice and slow, push forward, maybe an O shape with the mouth. Arch the back as you rebend into elbows. And you can keep moving like this, nice and slow, like you're imagining yourself pushing away whoever is coming too close to your boundaries, is trying to come into your space, or you may start to do this a little bit faster. Starting to build some heat as you move back and forth, pushing things away, getting out any anger that's lingering. We've all got it. Pushing people away who are not treating you well. Maybe widening your own boundaries, making your own space. Keep going. Push, push, push. The stronger your exhale is, the more energy you're building. This can be out through your nose or your mouth. Keep going. For 3, 2, 1. Arms sweep to the sky. Big breath in. Palms come to touch as they draw down to your heart center. Exhale. Linger here in the energy that you've just moved. Perhaps the awareness that you've created of what's really on your mind or being held in your body. Downward facing dog as a little reset. Any movement here that feels good. And release knees back towards the ground. Child's pose. Widen the knees to edges of mat. Sit bones to heels. Arms lengthen in front of you. And create fists with your hands. The elbows are bent. And start to, at first, gently pound your fists into the mat. Again, like you're having a temper tantrum. You're allowed to act like a kid. Kids are so good at releasing energy. They're so good at regulating themselves and their nervous systems. Maybe you start to pound a little bit harder. Maybe faster as you hit the mat. Hit, 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 hit. How fast or slow do you want to go? Maybe it's not fists. Maybe you're slapping the mat. Get it out. Whatever anger, frustration, annoyance, maybe it's even sadness, get it out. It's like you're trying to move it out of your body. Move, 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 move. And release. Flatten palms into the ground. Press them into the earth. Return to long, slow breathing. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands towards your feet so you're in a forward fold at the back edge of your mat. Let your arms dangle here. Maybe you even take a little sway from side to side. It's like you're being gently blown in the breeze again. And start to bounce into your knees. Arms are heavy, like a rag doll. Keep bouncing as you slowly start to roll up. Really take your time here. You might linger about halfway up. Bounce, 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 bounce. Chin is in towards the chest. You keep unrolling, unfurling. As you come up to stand, keep bouncing, 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 bouncing. Arms reach out to the side and up. Now start to shake. Shaking into the arms, shaking into the shoulders, the hips, the legs. You might kick one leg and shake it. Kick the other leg and shake it. Shake, 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 shake. Like you're trying to flick off everything that's clinging to you that you do not want around you. Shake, 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 shake. Deep breath in. Arms reach up towards the sky. Palms touch, hands to heart center. Stillness. Breath slows. Can you feel your energy moving within or even around you? Allow your arms to fall down by your sides. Really notice how all parts of your foot, your feet press into the mat. Gentle sway is welcome, or stillness. As you reground your energy into the steadiness of the earth, knowing that whatever it is you released is back out in the atmosphere. You've chosen to let go, to be free. Bring your hands to meet at your heart center in a prayer-like position. And bow your head so your third eye meets your fingertips. Thank yourself for choosing to do this practice today. This act of self-love for your mind, body, and soul. May you feel kind words, speak kind words, and think kind words. It was a pleasure to guide you. Together, we'll bow forward and say thank you. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me today and for giving this practice a go. The world is a better place because of the dedication you have to your yoga practice. Thank you. If this practice helped you feel even a little more at ease in your body, imagine what would shift if you had support like this every week. My Somatic coaching is for you if you're tired of thinking, I should feel better about myself by now. Instead, you're stuck in self-doubt, comparison, and shame. We go deeper than mindset. We work with your body so that your confidence stops being a thought and starts becoming a feeling. This isn't about fixing, it's about finally feeling like yourself from the inside out. Click the link below to work with me and let's find your glow.